Growing up on a cattle ranch, I learned to hunt and fish from my dad, brothers, and best friend. This laid the foundation for my love and roots in the outdoors. When I put a bow in my hand at the age of 13, I never looked back. As I journey from one hunting location to another, learning and growing as a bow hunter, I always reflect upon the experiences that made me who I am today. Welcome to the Roots. Just made it to camp here in Idaho. I'm back with H&S Outfitters, and we got my man Chase Price guiding us again this year. And when it comes to hunting and calling bulls, Chase is one of the best there is. Last year we had an incredible hunt here. You know, it was a little cooler than it is right now, but we got on the bulls, and Chase got these bulls to respond. Gave me a few opportunities, and quite frankly, it was me who didn't seal the deal. I'm excited to be back here to give it a second shot, but I'm even more excited to be bringing my son Tyler to experience this hunt as well. You know, Tyler, for a young man, is a really good whitetail hunter, and he's shot a lot of deer, but he's recently wanted to come out west and chase these big elk with his bow. And the thing about Idaho is that it's beautiful, but it's brutal, and you're gonna have to earn every ounce of it. You're gonna be getting up at 4 every morning. You're gonna be riding a horse for 1 to 2 hours just to get to our spot. Then from there, you're gonna be walking 6 to 8 to 10 miles a day through some tough terrain just to get to the elk. And most young men, and frankly, most men, would check out, I promise you, by day 2. At the end of the day, when Tyler gets through this, whether he shoots a bull or not, he'll know that he can do it and that it's in him to get it done. And that's a life lesson that he'll always remember.
Have you ever seen an elk before?
I've never seen an elk before.
Have you ever heard an elk before?
I've never heard an elk before. I've been fortunate enough to kill a lot of whitetails and other animals with my bow, but knowing that I'm now hunting elk, it's gonna be a lot harder and different. It's a lot bigger animal. It's a lot more adrenaline, so I'm excited.
All right, let's get some eggs, oatmeal, whatever you want. See what happens this first morning you're up, my man. And see if we can get it done right out of the gate. I think this is better than sitting at my desk at home. Tyler, I bet you'd rather be in school right now. 3rd period. Morning was really good from a standpoint of, just working through the bugs, getting adjusted. We got on one bull that was bedded, and he made a few grunts at us, but he wouldn't come to the decoy or any calls, so we pushed into his bedroom a little bit. And we had the wind right the whole time, but I think he just slipped out of here. So we're gonna refuel for a little bit, work our way back to camp, and then get a game plan for this afternoon. They're just not local this morning. Headed to a different canyon and just a bunch of timber. The bulls still aren't bugling like 1 and 2. We saw some good tracks, so we're gonna hit this timber that we know there's bulls in there. We're just gonna have to get in their bedroom, call them, and see if we can't pull them to us. So we'll be busting some timber. Gotta put the year too. Tyler was here in the backcountry of Idaho.
Where there's no elk.
Where there's no elk. Man, I don't mind working. You know me. Part of the thing that concerns me is we haven't even jumped an elk.
If it's this thick and steep up through here, we'll just head down the trail and hike out to the horses. This is a freaking jungle.
It's time to cut bait. We're gonna just get out of here. I'm gonna drop down, follow the trail up, get to the horses, get back to camp. hunt the water hole this afternoon and then hopefully drop into hell hole that Caleb and I and Chase hunted last year. That's about our only option right now. Hellhole. It worked last year when nothing else would. The thing about it, with nothing else working, we were left with no choice. Here she is. Welcome to Hellhole. We're just doing some blind calling right now to see if one of these bulls will come down the trail before we just start stomping out through there.
A bull just grunted up here above us in the timber, so we're gonna set up a little different now.
There's a point where they make you work for it, and then there's a point where there's being flat out mean and ugly. It's like gotten to that point.
I hear a lot more out in the vehicle when I'm sleeping than I do when I'm awake. I don't know what we gotta do different.
I mean, this has been tough, and they're making us work for it. And I think a lot of it's due to how warm it is right now. But we're not giving up. The clock's ticking, but we still got time. We're in the last day, and it's like do or die. We're gonna go to same area, but a little bit different part of that bowl. Give it a shot this morning. Just give it everything we got and see if Tyler can't get an arrow in one of these Idaho bulls. But it's our first view of the whole hunt. So we'll see if we can make the most out of it.
Thanks for keeping up and hanging in there. It was tough. You did real good.
I'm proud of you, buddy. That was 4 days of some brutal terrain, and you did it, man. And hopefully this morning gave you a little bit of the bug of what it could be like.
Every day.
Every day. So just an incredible trip, buddy, and I'm proud of you beyond belief, man. Beyond belief. So get back on these horses, get back to camp, pack up, and
let's get out of
head
here.
to Salt Lake City to fly home, man. Public land elk is one of the purest forms of bow hunting to me. The highs and lows can leave you incredibly humbled, but at the same time, it's rewarding as hell. This style of bow hunting takes me back to my roots as a young hunter. Sharing this journey with my son Tyler will be something we will always remember. My hope is that the mountains have changed him in some way, like they did me, establishing his own roots to come back someday and do it all again.